Thinking about moving to the Bee Cave area, one neighborhood that definitely deserves your attention is Lake Pointe. This community is tucked just off of Bee Caves Road, so it's close to all the action, but it still feels like you live in this peaceful hill country retreat. So in this video, I'm going to break down what it's like to live in Lake Pointe, the pros and the cons of the community, and who this would be a perfect match for. So Lake Pointe is technically in Austin, but it's right on the border of Bee Cave, Texas. It's located right off Bee Caves Road with easy access to Highway 71 and Loop 360. It's so easy to get to everything you need. The Hill Country Galleria is literally a couple of minutes away with great shopping and restaurants. You've got every grocery store you could want: Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, H-E-B, and Target, medical centers and gyms, all within 5 to 7 minutes. You are also only 15 miles to downtown Austin, which is about a 25 to 30 minute drive depending on traffic, and about 30 minutes or so to get to the airport. So this neighborhood is a great fit for anyone that wants to feel like they're in the Texas Hill Country without sacrificing any of the conveniences you need. Lake Pointe is one of the more established communities in this area. It was mostly built in the early 1990s and early 2000s, which means you get larger lots, mature trees, and a layout that doesn't feel cookie cutter. There's approximately 825 homes in the community. One of my favorite things about this community is the wide variety of architectural styles of the homes. You can get a traditional 3 or 4 bedroom brick home or a luxury Mediterranean style home with panoramic views. Prices range from the $500,000s to well over $2 million, and there's even a private gated section called the Point. I would say most of the homes are on the larger side, so this neighborhood is great for anyone wanting to upsize their space. One of the biggest draws for Lake Pointe is its location within Lake Travis ISD. Within the community is Lake Pointe Elementary, which is a highly acclaimed school. Now, having an elementary school in the neighborhood is a big deal for families with young children. It makes early morning drop-off so much easier, or your kids could possibly walk or bike there. Older students attend Lake Travis Middle and Lake Travis High School. Lake Pointe has a great list of amenities, especially if you are someone who loves being out in nature or outdoors. In fact, as I was filming this video just this morning, I've seen so many people who are out jogging, walking their dogs, or taking their kids to the pool. This neighborhood features a community center with a pool that has swim lanes and a splash pad for kids. There's a small park with a playground, tennis courts, and basketball courts. There's private hiking trails that connect to the Barton Creek Greenbelt. And the best feature that makes this neighborhood unique is that it sits on Lake Austin. There's a private community park with a boat dock and places where you can take out your kayak or paddleboard, so weekends at the lake are effortlessly easy. Now, if you're not familiar with our lakes here, Lake Austin is ideal because the water levels are regulated, which means they stay constant year-round. Now, on the other hand, Lake Travis fluctuates a lot, and I can tell you we've been in a drought for a while, so those lake levels are pretty low. So being on Lake Austin in this community is a huge plus. But you're still close to Lake Travis if you want to visit that one too. I also learned that there's going to be some exciting updates to the current amenities. So for starters, they're going to add a bathroom at each park. Now this is a big deal, especially for moms with a bunch of little kids, that you have a bathroom right there. The other thing they're going to do is they're going to replace the wooden fences that are currently on Resaca Boulevard with nicer looking stone fences. And finally, there's plans to put in 2 pickleball courts in the area where I'm standing, which is going to be close to the community center pool. What I love about this is that it shows that a community cares about itself and it's willing to keep investing in the neighborhood. All right, now let's break down the pros and the cons of Lake Pointe to see if it's the right fit for you. So the biggest pro is location. You are so close to Bee Cave, downtown Austin, and Lake Travis. You're zoned to top-rated schools with the elementary school right in the neighborhood. You've got gorgeous, one-of-a-kind homes with mature trees. You've got access to nature with trails, green belts, a private dock, and there's a strong sense of community in this neighborhood. Now let's talk about the cons. So probably the biggest con is just the age of the homes. Most of the homes are going to be 20 to 30 years old, which means you might have to do some renovations, fix an HVAC or a roof. Some clients who really want new construction end up looking at Rough Hollow as an alternative. So a second con for some of our luxury buyers is that some of them wish the entire neighborhood was gated instead of just that one gated section. And finally, because Lake Pointe is such a highly sought after community, homes rarely come on the market, and when they do, they go fast. So who is Lake Pointe a good match for? I would say it's ideal for families that are looking to upsize, who want to be close to Austin but still enjoy this hill country vibe. You will love it here if you want a mature, established neighborhood with privacy, beautiful trees, and close access to schools and shopping. So if you think Lake Pointe could be the right fit for you, I would love to help you explore your options. I know the community very well and can help you navigate this market, whether you're looking to relocate or just move up. Drop a question in the comments section or reach out to me directly in the info below. And if you want to see more neighborhood tours like this one in the Austin Hill Country, be sure to subscribe to this channel.